In question number 5, we are given up with the graphical representation, and we have to choose the equation which is representing this graphical representation. Okay, we are given up with 4 equations. We have to find the correct equation for this. So we are given up with a line which is passing through 3 points. The plots are 0, 0, -1, +1, 1, -1. So we have to find out the equation which is satisfying all these 3 points. Okay, so first equation, if suppose we take -1, 1, so if we put in first equation y equals to 1, for y equals to 1 and x equals to -1. Here -1, 1 are the coordinates. So for x equals to -1 and y is equal to 1. First equation is y equals to x. -1 cannot be equal to -1. So first equation is not possible. Second equation, x plus y equals to 0. That is -1 plus 1 equals to 0. This is possible. Third one, y equals to 2 times of x. That is 1 equals to 2 into -1. 1 equals to -2. That is also not possible. Fourth one, 2 plus 3y is equal to 7x. So 2 plus 3 into 1, that is 3 plus 2, 5 equals to 7 into -1, -7. That is also not possible. So this is indicating x plus y equals to 0. Okay, that is x plus y equals to 0. That is x is -1 and y is +1 equals to 0. So this is satisfying. Second case, now we will check whether the second point it is satisfying or not. 0 plus 0 equals to 0. That is also satisfying. Third point, 1, -1. 1, -1. So 1 plus of -1 equals to 0. That is also satisfying. So this equation is satisfying all the 3 points which are given. That is -1, 1, 0, 0 and 1, -1. Therefore, the correct equation will be this one. That is x plus y equals to 0 is the equation for the given graph. Okay. In the second part, for figure 4.7, the graph given is like this. It is having the line is passing through 3 points, -1, 3, 0, 2, 2, 0. We have to find out the correct equation for this. That is y equals to x plus 2. These 4 equations are given. Now, I'm writing here, for x equals to, let's take the first one, that is -1, 3. So for x equals to -1 and y equals to +3. So if we take the first equation, that is y is equal to x plus 2. So y, that is 3, equals to x, that is -1, y equals to y is 3 and x is -1 and +2. So this is not correct, wrong, because -1 plus 2 will be -1. 3 cannot be equal to -1. Second one, if we put, that is y equals to 3 equals to x minus 2. X we take -1 and y -2. -3 cannot be equal to -3. That is also wrong. Third one, if we take, that is y, that is 3 equals to minus of x. Minus of x means minus of -1. That is +1 plus of 2. So +1 plus 2. This is correct. This can be the equation. But we need to check whether all the points are lying in this or not. Fourth one, x plus 2y equals to 6. So if we put the value of x as -1 plus 2 into y, y is 3 equals to 6. That is not possible because -1 plus 6 is equal to 6. That is not possible, wrong. That is also wrong. That is also wrong, not equal. So third will be possible. So for y, if we take the coordinate as -1, 3, so it will be y is what? 3 equals to minus of -1 plus of 2. That is correct. Second, if we take 0, 2, so 2 equals to minus of x coordinate is 0, minus of 0, nothing, that is 0 only, plus 2, so that is also correct. Third coordinate, if we take y equals to 0, 2 comma 0, y equals to 0 equals to x, that is minus of x, that is minus of plus 2 and plus 2. Minus 2 plus 2 is 0. So that means all the three are correct. The correct equation will be what? The correct equation will be y equals to x minus of x plus 2. That is the correct equation. Got it? Okay, in question number 6 it is given that work done is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body, and we have to take the constant force as 5 unit. Okay, so as given in the question, we will first of all assume the values of work done and the force. So let work done be x, work done equal to x, and distance traveled as y. Distance traveled equals to y. So as given according to the question, it is given that work done is directly proportional to the distance traveled, and since when we remove the sign of proportionality, we will have the constant, say k into y, and here what is given constant? Force is given constant. So that means this k is what? K will be the force, and it is given that take the constant force as 5 units. So we will put the value of k equals to 5. So our equation will become x equals to 5y. This is the equation. This is, now we have got the equation. Now we have to draw the graph of this equation. So for this we have to again find out the 3 points. So for y equals to 0, x equals to 5 into 0 means x is also equals to 0. So first coordinate will be, first solution pair will be 0 comma 0. Similarly for y equals to 1, x equals to 5 into 1. So x equals to 5. The second coordinate will be 5 comma 1. Similarly the third coordinate, third for y equals to 2, we can write x equals to 5 into 2, x equals to 10. So second coordinate will be 10 comma 2. Now we will be plotting the graph. Now likewise we'll take the scale on both axes, 1 centimeter 1 unit, x dash, y dash. So here first point is 0 comma 0. So this will be 0 comma 0, that is on the origin. So here the point will be 0 comma 0. Okay, this is the point. Second point is 5 comma plus 1. This is 5 and this will be plus 1, so it will be here somewhere around here, 5 comma 1. Okay, third point is 10 comma 2. So 10 comma 2 will be somewhere, if we take the help of ruler, so 5 comma 1 is correct and 10 comma 2 will be around here. So this will be 10 comma 2. Okay, so we will draw a line passing through these 3 points. So okay, you will use pencil for drawing the graph. I am drawing with the sketch pen so that the concept is clear to you, but you will be doing with the, so again x dash, y dash, scale I have written. We have to write the equation also on this. What is the equation? X equals to 5y, and remember it is passing through the origin as I have told you. So scale I have written, x dash, y dash I have written, coordinates I have written, equation I have written. Okay, in the next part we have to calculate the distance, distance for distance 2 unit, what will be the work done. So we have since we have taken distance as y, so for y is equal to 2 we have to calculate the value of x. So here you can see that we have already calculated this, but again I am showing you this, that for y is equal to 2, for the corresponding values of y equals to 2. Okay, this is intersecting at this point. What is the value of x? You can plot it like this, so you can clearly see what is x. That is equal to x equals to 10. Okay, so you can say that from graph, you have seen from graph, what is the value of x? X equals to 10 units. That is, what was x? That is work done is equal to 10 units. Okay, similarly in the second part we have to calculate for the distance covered equals to 0, means y equals to 0. So y equals to 0, you can clearly see that y is equal to 0, x is also equal to 0. That is distance equals to 0. So what is, from graph it is clearly seen that the value of x is also equals to 0 units. That means the work done is 0 units. Okay, you can also cross check it with the help of formula, as from the formula we know that x equals to 5 times of y. So here x equals to, if we put the value of y equals to 2, so x equals to 10 units. And similarly here also x equals to 5 times of y, substituting the value of y equals to 0, 5 into 0, x equals to 0. Okay, we will move to question number 7. Here it is given that Yamini, Fatima together contributed rupees 100. So let Yamini's contribution equals to rupees x and Fatima's contribution be rupees y. Okay, and Yamini and Fatima together contributed rupees 100. That means the contribution of Yamini according to question, that is x, plus contribution of Fatima, that is rupees y, equals to rupees 100. This will be the equation. So it is given that write the linear equation which satisfies the data. So first we have formed the linear equation in 2 variables. Now we have to draw the graph. For drawing the graph we have to again find out the 3 solution pairs. So for x equals to 0, 0 plus y equals to 100, y equals to 100. The first pair is what? 0, 100. Second, for y equals to 0, so x plus 0 equals to 100, x equals to 100. So 100, 0 is the second pair. For x equals to 50, suppose, then 50 plus y equals to 100. So y equals to 100 minus of 50, y equals to 50. The third point will be 50, 50. Got it? Now we will be plotting the graph. Okay, for plotting the graph we have to see that the values is 0, 100, 50, 100, 0, 50. So if we take 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit, then we will not be able to plot the graph. So that's why I have taken the scale as 1 centimeter is equal to 50 unit on both the scale. So here it will be x dash, y dash, 0, 50, 100, minus 50. This will be plus 50, plus 100 and plus 150, minus 50 and minus 100. Now we will be plotting the graph. First point is 0, 100. So 0, 100, since x coordinate is 0, it will be on the y axis. This will be 0, 100. Second point will be 100, 0. It will be, since y coordinate is 0, it will be on the x axis. This is 100, 0. Third coordinate is 50, 50. So 50, 50 will be here. This point will be 50, 50. X is 50, y is 50. Now we will draw a line passing through these 3 points. So we will get a straight line. Okay. And what else we have to do? we have to write the equation on this. So what was the equation? X plus y equals to 100. Scale I've written, okay, equation I've written, coordinates written, x dash y dash. So it is complete. So in question number 8, we are given up with an equation f is equal to 9 upon 5 times of c plus 32. We have to draw the graph for linear equation above using Celsius. For x Celsius we have to take x-axis and Fahrenheit we have to take y-axis. So for this, for simplification, for our ease, we will do one thing. We will be substituting, since Celsius is for x-axis, so substitute C equals to x and substitute Fahrenheit F equals to y. So our equation becomes what? Equation will become, in place of Fahrenheit, F can be written as y. Y is equal to 9 upon 5 times of x, because C is equal to x, plus 32. Now we have got the equation. What we have to do now? We have to draw the graph for this linear equation. So for this we have to take out the 3 points and then we will be plotting the graph. So first of all, for x equals to 0, what will be y? Y equals to 9 upon 5 into 0 plus 32. So what will be y? Y equals to 9 by 5 into 0 will be 0 plus 32. So y is equal to 32. So the first point we are getting as 0. First solution pair is 0, 32. So this is the first solution pair. Now the second solution pair, similarly, second solution pair, if we take the value of x as 5, okay, if we take the value of, for x equals to 5, y will be 9 upon 5 into 5 plus of 32. Okay, now this 5 and 5 will cancel out, so this y will be equal to 9. 5 into divided by 5 will cancel out, 9 plus 32. So y will be what? Y will be equal to 41. So the second solution pair will be 5, 41. Now the third solution pair. For third solution pair, let x equals to 10. So y will be equal to 9 upon 5 into 10 plus of 32. So 10 upon 5 is 2. Y equals to 9 into 2 plus 32. That is y equals to 18 plus 32. The third pair will be for x equals to 10, y equals to what? 50. So here 10, 50 will be the third pair. So what are the 3 points which we have got, which we have to plot? That is, first point is for x equals to 0, y equals to 32. Second point is for x equals to 5, y equals to 41. And the third point is for x equals to 10, y equals to 50. So now we will plot the graph. Okay, so now we will be plotting the graph. So here first point is for x equals to 0, y equals to 32. So this is 30 and 31, 32. This is the point 32, and x equals to 0, y equals to 32. So this point will be this one. Okay, 0, 32 will be this point. Okay, second point is 5, 41. So 5, if this is 10, so we can take this. First of all, I forgot to write the scale. What scale I have chosen? Scale I have chosen as, what? On both axes I have taken 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. This is the scale which I have chosen. Okay, don't forget to write that. And then x dash, y dash I have written. Acha. And this since in your graph it is already been divided each centimeter already been divided into 10 smaller units. So each smaller unit will be taken as one small unit will be taken as 1 unit. Okay, because I have taken 10 small units. 10 units is equal to 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter is having, on your graph paper it will be having 10 small units. Each small unit will be corresponding to 1 millimeter. So here 1 millimeter is equivalent to 1 unit. So 0,32 will be like this. Second one is 5,41. Similarly, so we will be taking the help of ruler for this. So 5, x equals to 5, y equals to 41. So here just with the help of ruler I am drawing the line. It will be more easy when you will be doing on graph paper. Basically I'm not having graph paper, that's why it is looking difficult, but it is very easy when you will be doing with graph paper. So it will be what? Second point I have got, this will be 5,41. This is 5,41. Now the third point is what? 10,50. So 10,50, again with the help of ruler, we'll take the help of ruler only for this. Okay, and this is the point. So we have got the point, third point, that is 10,50. Now we will draw the line which is passing through all these three points. Okay, and this line in fact is forming a straight line, you can see clearly. So this will be the equation line of the given linear equation in two variable. And here scale I have written over here. Okay, x dash, y dash I have written, and what the coordinates I have written. One more thing we have to do, we have to write the equation. So what was the equation? That is y equals to 9/5 times of x plus of 32. So this is the equation also written, or we can also write f is equal to 9/5 times of c plus 32. Second point, if temperature is 30 degree, what is the temperature in Fahrenheit? So it is not mentioned, that you have to find out by graph only. So you can do by formula also, by the equation which is given, or by the graph. So here I am doing it with the equation. So we have to find out the temperature in Fahrenheit. Okay, so Fahrenheit we have taken as y, means for Celsius scale is equal to 30 degree. So means we are given up the value of x equals to 30 degree, because I have taken Celsius scale as 30. Okay, and we have to find out the value of y. So we can substitute in the equation y is equal to 9/5 times of x, and here the value of x is 30 plus of 32. So that is 9/5 into 30, that is y equals to, so this 5 6 are 30, so 9 multiplied by 6 plus 32, 6 9s are 54 plus of 32, that is equal to what? 80. So at 30 degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit is 30 degrees Celsius is equal to 80 degree Fahrenheit. This is what we have to calculate in the second part. Now we will move to the third part. Similarly, if the temperature 95 degree Fahrenheit is given, means here now what is given? Y is given. Y is equal to 95 degree Fahrenheit. We have to calculate for x. So we will substitute in the equation y is equal to 9 by 5. So y, in place of y I am writing 95 equals to 9 upon 5 times of x plus of 32. So here this 32 will be transposed. 95 minus of 32 equals 9 by 5 times of x. So 95 minus of 32 will be 63 equals 9 by 5 of x. So x will be 9x will be 63 into 5. Okay, so 9x equals to 63 into 5. So x equals to 63 into 5 upon 9. So we can simplify this. 9 7s are 63. So it will be x equals to 7 into 5. X equals to 35 degrees Celsius. So that is 95 degree Fahrenheit will be equal to 35 degree Celsius. Okay, so next part, if the temperature is 0 degree Celsius, what is the temperature in degree Fahrenheit? What is the temperature in Fahrenheit if the temperature in Celsius is given 0 degree? So that means for x equals to 0, we have to find the value of y in the first part of this question. So we will write y equals to 9 upon 5 times of 0 plus of 32. So y equals to 0 plus 32, that is y equals to 32 degree Fahrenheit. So for 0 degree Celsius equals to 32 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, now the second part, it is given that for y equals to 0, what is the value of x? So for y equals to 0, so we can write 0 equals to 9 by 5 into x plus of 32. So now this 32 can be taken to the left side. It will become minus of 32 equals to 9 upon 5 times of x. Now 9x will be equal to minus of 32 into 5, that is equal to 9x equals to minus of 160, x equals to minus of 160 upon 9. So when we solve it, so you will get the value, that is x equals to minus of 17.77, that is approximately 17.78 degrees Celsius. This is the approx measurement. Okay, 17.77. So we'll round it off to 17.78 degrees Celsius. Now the last part of the question, is there a temperature which is numerically the same in both Fahrenheit and Celsius scale? So that means we have to find out that if we'll take x equals to y and we'll substitute the value of x equals to y in the given equation. So y, x equals to y, our equation was y is equal to 9 by 5 of x plus 32. So we will substitute the value of y also as x. So here I am writing as, in place of y I am writing as x. So x equals to 9 upon 5 of x plus 32. So now we will transpose 9 by 5x from RHS to LHS. So x minus 9 by 5x equals to 32. So we will solve this. LCM of 1 and 5 will be 5. That means 1 5s are 5, 5x minus of 5 1s are 5, 9x equals to 32. So 5x minus 9x will be minus of 4x upon 5 equals to 32. Now minus of 4x will be equal to 32 into 5, that is equal to minus of 4x equals to 160, x equals to 160 upon of minus 4. That means if you solve it, so you will get 4 4s are 16. So that means the value of x equals to what? Minus of 40, because 40 divided by minus 1 is equal to minus of 40. 40 upon minus 1, that is minus of 40. So that means what we get here, at minus 40 degree Celsius. Minus 40 degree Celsius will be equal to minus 40 degree Fahrenheit. So it is asked, is there a temperature? Yes, there is a temperature, that is minus 40 degree, which is same in both the Fahrenheit and Celsius scale.